Welcome back to our channel. Most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt. And guess what the biggest culprit is? It's not their mortgage, it's not student loans, it's the metal box sitting in their driveway that they think they need to impress people they don't even like. Today I'm going to expose the car industry's dirty secret that keeps you broke and show you exactly how to break free from this financial prison. Let me start with a shocking statistic that'll make your jaw drop. The average American spends over 20% of their income on transportation costs. That's more than most people spend on food and healthcare combined. But here's the kicker. Most people have no clue they're doing it because the car industry has mastered the art of hiding the true cost of vehicle ownership. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support is needed to keep money-saving and insightful content coming to our audience. Think about your last car purchase. The salesperson probably focused on one number, the monthly payment. They made it sound so reasonable, right? Just $300 a month you can drive this shiny new car off the lot. But that monthly payment is just the tip of the iceberg, and the car industry knows it. Let me break down the real cost of car ownership that nobody talks about. First, there's depreciation, the silent wealth killer. The moment you drive that new car off the lot, it loses about 11% of its value instantly. Within the first year, your $30,000 car is now worth only $24,000. That's $6,000 gone in 12 months, and you didn't even get to enjoy spending it. But wait, it gets worse. On top of that monthly payment, you've got insurance, which can easily run you $100 to $300 monthly depending on your age and driving record. Then there's maintenance and repairs. Even with a warranty, you're looking at regular oil changes, tire replacements, brake work, and countless other expenses that add up faster than you can imagine. Don't forget about gas, which fluctuates with oil prices, but consistently drains your wallet. Registration fees, inspection costs, parking fees if you live in a city, and the opportunity cost of all that money tied up in a depreciating asset. When you add it all up, that $300 monthly payment suddenly becomes $800 to $1,200 in total monthly transportation costs. Here's where it gets really insidious. The average American changes cars every 6 years, just when they're finally about to pay off their current loan. This creates an endless cycle of debt that keeps you perpetually making car payments. The industry loves this because it guarantees a steady stream of customers who never actually own their vehicles outright. The psychological manipulation runs even deeper. Car companies spend billions on advertising designed to make you feel like your self-worth is tied to what you drive. They've convinced an entire generation that you need a brand new, fully loaded SUV to drive to your office job 3 miles away. It's brilliant marketing, but it's financial suicide for consumers. Social media has made this problem worse. Everyone's posting pictures of their new rides, creating this artificial pressure to keep up with the automotive arms race. But what they're not posting are pictures of their credit card statements or their empty savings accounts. The financing industry has made it easier than ever to get approved for car loans, even with poor credit. They'll stretch loan terms to 7 or 8 years to make monthly payments seem affordable, but this just means you're paying more interest and staying underwater on your loan longer. Some people are taking out loans for cars that cost more than their annual income. Let's talk about the opportunity cost, because this is where car poverty really hurts. Every dollar you spend on excessive car payments is a dollar that's not going into investments, emergency savings, or paying down high-interest debt. If you took that extra $400 monthly, you're overspending on transportation, and invested it in the stock market, earning 7% annually, you'd have over $200,000 after 30 years. Now let me show you how to escape this trap and build actual wealth instead of just looking wealthy. First, change your mindset about cars. A car is not an investment, it's not a status symbol, it's a tool to get from point A to point B safely and reliably. Once you accept this fundamental truth, everything else becomes easier. Buy used, but buy smart. Look for cars that are 3 to 5 years old. They've taken the biggest depreciation hit but still have most of their useful life remaining. Research reliability ratings and choose models known for longevity and low maintenance costs. Toyota Camrys, Honda Accords, and similar vehicles might not turn heads, but they'll serve you faithfully for years while preserving your wealth. Pay cash if at all possible. I know this sounds impossible if you're currently trapped in the car payment cycle, but hear me out. Start by driving your current car longer than you planned. Instead of trading it in when the loan ends, keep making those monthly payments to yourself. Build up a cash fund specifically for your next vehicle purchase. If you absolutely must finance, keep the loan term as short as possible. Yes, the monthly payments will be higher, but you'll pay significantly less in interest and build equity faster. Never finance a car for more than 4 years, and ideally stick to 3 years or less. Consider your actual transportation needs honestly. Do you really need a 7-passenger SUV if you're single with no kids? Could a smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicle meet your needs just as well? Every unnecessary feature and every extra inch of vehicle size is costing you money both upfront and in ongoing expenses. Learn basic maintenance or find a trustworthy independent mechanic. Dealership service departments are profit centers that often recommend unnecessary work. A reliable independent shop can save you thousands over the life of your vehicle. Simple tasks like changing air filters or checking fluids can be learned easily and save money. If you live in an urban area, seriously consider whether you need to own a car at all. Car sharing services, public transportation, biking, and walking might meet your needs at a fraction of the cost. Even if you need a car occasionally, renting might be more economical than owning. Here's a radical strategy that most people never consider. Buy a reliable used car with cash, drive it until major repairs are needed, then sell it and repeat the process. This approach minimizes depreciation losses and eliminates financing costs entirely. You might not always drive the prettiest car, but your bank account will thank you. For those ready to think even bigger, consider the geographic arbitrage approach. If your work allows remote flexibility, living in an area with better public transportation or shorter commute distances can dramatically reduce your transportation costs, while potentially lowering your overall cost of living. Track every transportation-related expense for 3 months. Most people are shocked when they see the real numbers. Insurance, gas, maintenance, parking, tolls, and loan payments add up to eye-opening totals. This awareness alone often motivates better decision-making. The compound effect of avoiding car poverty extends far beyond just transportation savings. When you're not stretched thin by excessive car payments, you can build an emergency fund, which reduces financial stress and prevents you from going deeper into debt when life happens. You can invest more aggressively for retirement, potentially retiring years earlier than your car payment-trapped peers. Breaking free from car poverty isn't just about money, it's about freedom. Freedom from the stress of high monthly payments, freedom from worrying about depreciation, and freedom to make financial choices based on your goals, rather than your payment obligations. The car industry wants you to believe that you deserve the best, and that financing makes everything affordable. But wealthy people think differently. They understand that every dollar has an opportunity cost and that looking rich often prevents you from actually becoming rich. Your future self will thank you for making smart transportation choices today. While your friends are still making car payments in their 60s, you could be enjoying financial independence because you chose function over flash and wealth building over wealth signaling. The choice is yours. Stay trapped in the endless cycle of car payments, or break free and redirect that money toward building the life you actually want. Which path will you choose?